was living abroad for a little while and I came back home. We had nowhere to live or anything like that, and I phoned up Toni and said, can you put us up? She said, yeah. So we started then, really. That was,
we started living together, Dean and his wife, and came and stayed at our place, and we just, for 3 months or something, it wasn't very long, but it just really bonded us, you know, and we just became really good friends, and all the good parts and all the good things that happened in State of Play became really important, you know, and it helped us re-establish and reaffirm, you know, our original relationship, which was based on friendship.
We loved the stuff that we were doing that we had no idea that anybody else would, you know. It wasn't going to stop us, though.
No, it wasn't.
Just a bonus, really. The whole thing is just a major shock.
Yeah. I mean, making the record, you know, and actually getting somebody to put it out for us, right, in no matter what capacity, just getting it out there was fulfilled our ambition.
I think we had a pretty strong idea of what we wanted to do. We wanted to sort of mesh as many things as we loved as possible, and to just basically just experiment and not be held back in any way, or, you know,
or inhibited,
restricted or anything like that. Just really just open and inspire each other, really.
But ultimately it was a long process. I mean, it took us 10 years, you know, to really do it, you know, to know that's what we wanted to try and do. And so it was a natural kind of development through lots of different things that we were doing, lots of different bands and lots of different ways of writing, experiment, trying to do things on your own, trying to do it with other people and all different things. So we just went, nah, it's got to be like this. Well, lyrically, I just write things that mean things to me. And then, but I like to just, I don't like to put really heavy messages or anything. I like to be able to just pinpoint and start the picture, and then they, you know, everyone else, the listener, the person who's listening to it, colours it all in, you know, and they colour it however they want it. And but to have little start points, little pickup points where they go, oh, and they go, and it takes them off to somewhere, you know, but not somewhere that I say, where I've specifically said, this is where you've got to go. And so they're all just, you know, kind of abstract, kind of, but not really either. You know, they're meant to be in certain places and to do certain things. I think that music is really directed and really, you know, exactly, you know, the kind of, the atmosphere and the feel of it is the most important thing, ultimately, at the end of it. And it has something that we can lock into, you know, and to us, atmosphere and feeling is the main thing, is the main motivation behind it. And we don't really think, we try not to think ahead, thinking, oh, we'll do a song like this or we'll do a song like that. We just literally get there on the day, and it's how we feel that day that goes down onto tape, not something, you know, that we thought maybe we'd do an acoustic track and we have to do it because we said we'd do it, you know, and we don't feel like doing that, you know. So we just go day by day.
The people that we're using at the moment, we love, they're fantastic. And they're working really well live. And it was all pulled together very, very quickly. And they're brilliant, you know, and they're on the EP, the last EP. And, you know, they're really good. But, I mean, we need the insularness of the two of us to get what we feel out.
The hour of the gig is brilliant.
The other 23.
Yeah. You know, that's what's really awful. And you start to feel physically ill, you know, and it's like, it was funny, I got in the van after about the 5th gig and I said, I feel really ill today. No one, you know, what's going on? And everyone said, oh, you started to feel ill, have you? That means it's working, the touring's working, that's what it's all about. Me, personally, I love actually working in the studio, and but there's nothing really compares to, you know, the hour or whatever on stage, really. You know, you can't get that because that is the ultimate spontaneous thing to do, you know, which is what we really like, you know, experimenting with and just going along and see what happens. But
like last night.
Yeah, like last night. Yeah.
You know, the guitarist, just the amp just virtually blew up, you know. didn't have anything for the last two songs, so she ended up just ripping all the strings off the guitar and just throwing it on the floor and walking.
And Dean broke a bass string second song in, and it's just...